All right, what's going on with my Libra collective? What's going on? So we have hard work. We have child soul. We have spiritual elder. And we have level 8 consciousness. Okay. Some of you guys have been really working hard to overcome some type of like social structure or rules or like a way that you were raised. Yeah, that's what it is. Like I feel like you guys have been really working hard to break free from some type of way that you were raised or some type of social structure here. Um yeah, you're starting to maybe be able to easily determine between truth and what's truth and what's illusion. Yeah, your ego is beginning to crumble. What is up with this energy? You master the energy you channel. Your energy can influence others' actions. Syrian on the back of the deck. So it says, lead a simple but spiritual life drawn to. Okay, this is just like Scorpio's reading that I just did. So some of you guys could be Scorpio, Libra cusps. All right. So what does this mean for Libra? See, very similar to their reading. We have envy. So you guys are learning like you're with this easily discern between truth and illusion. Your spirit, like you have like you're becoming more like sensitive or perceptive or intuitive, and it's like you're cutting some people out of your life, your friends. It could be romantic relationships. You have some like your circle could be getting smaller. Tell me more. Lyran, life balance. Lyran going from, what does Lyran mean for Libra? Just see disillusionment. Spirit is pushing you to dig deeper. If you guys have had some very surface level relationships or something like that, or like things have been very, it's like you guys have maybe been we're being called to like go through a period of just like binging in physical joys or being free and having like maybe focusing on the more lighthearted aspects of life. But if you guys have been craving for deeper spirituality here, yeah, or their spirit is saying that you need to like have a good balance between the two of like being able to binge in physical joys and also, or you got, yeah, what is this life balance? Work hard and play hard mentality. Yeah. Achieving it all in perfect balance. Connections. Somebody maybe has a hard time balancing like their relationships with people and also like work and other elements of life. Somebody has a hard time with balancing those things. Somebody is very like more, see, like beginning to look inward. So somebody's starting to maybe like, it's almost like somebody's maybe starting to have some type of like, they were craving for a deeper spirituality, or they are becoming more spiritually deep. And it's like now that somebody's going through this like spiritual awakening, they're becoming like less like, what does this have to do with connections? Yeah, somebody could be spending more time alone, not focusing so much on fostering relationships or connections. But this is maybe what your spirit team is guiding you to do at this time. Is not yeah, we have community here though. Making a community contribution, standing up for the rights of others, deeply caring for social issues. What does that have to do with anything? What does community have to do with anything? Arcturian. Yeah, here to advance and innovate. Leader in communities and workplaces, gifted at divination and channeling. So, mature soul, empathy, self-awareness. Yeah, introspective, inquisitive, sensitive, resistance, feeling lost, empty, and alone, wanting old life back, fearing your transformation. Why are they afraid of this? Why are they afraid? Somebody has like a very strong desire to belong to a community or something like that. Why is someone afraid? Why is someone resisting this? Because like simplicity and like maybe decluttering your circle and leading a more simple life is going to actually lead to some type of victory. Yeah, career success here. Because maybe like it's like there's a need for you to shift your focus away from those things and onto like your career and your purpose. What does this mean for Libra? Tell me more. Home and family. What about home and family? Level 1 consciousness. It's almost like you guys were maybe raised very traditionally, and you think that your purpose on this earth is to build a home and build a family, have children, get married. But Spirit says that's not all that's to life, okay? There's much more to life than that. And you're putting a little bit too much focus on that. That's why you've been like kind of like not spiritually ascending. Someone's a little too focused on that. They're not focused on, yeah. Yeah, see, now we have level 1 consciousness and level 10 consciousness. It says you live in your own spiritual reality. You are fused with the collective. You're able to channel divine power. So what does that have to do with home and family and level 1 consciousness? Life path 3. Yeah, being an individual is also important. Someone is tying their identity to whether or not they have a home and a family yet, or they're tying they're not being an individual. Their identity is surrounded around like their family unit or something like that, or yeah, like their family and their friends. Like somebody has not emerged as an individual, and this is destructive. But someone's starting to give up their destructive habits, find more balance in their life. Somebody needs to find like a balance between being an individual and also focusing on their home and their family and their work. Like it's like whoever this is, they put too much focus on one of those aspects and then the others suffer, right? And that's not going to lead to reaching your highest potential. Finding balance between all of them is what's going to lead to that, okay? And to your greatest fulfillment as well. So it says here, you maintain balance in your life, starting to manifest your spiritual being. Tell me, let's do one more. And we have Polarian. Yeah, great team player, not showy, stays in situations for a very long time. Shy away from sudden changes. So some of you guys are just like, don't like change. Somebody doesn't like change. Yeah, someone has not wanted to change out of like the way that they were raised or their culture. Yeah, but it says that your soul or whoever's soul this is supposed to transcend all cultures. Yeah. They're acting on the values of their family and their generational line. Someone was not taught self-love as well. Like they were like somebody who didn't grow up in a situation or like in a family where self-love was taught to love themselves and to also make themselves a priority and to be an individual and to also do what's in their best interest. It was all about what was for the best interest of everybody and in the family and their mom and their dad, their sisters, their brothers, whatever this was. And I feel like somebody definitely feels like their purpose is like to build a family and to have children. And Spirit says that could be one aspect of things, but that's not the only aspect. So let's see. How do you fit into this equation, Spirit? How does Libra fit into this equation? I think I just saw the dating card. So it could be somebody that you are dating, or let's see. Some of you guys could maybe be trying to date right now, but maybe that's not what you're supposed to be focusing on at this time. Let's see. We have the Devil. We have the Man. So a masculine energy here. The Unseen. So it's like Spirit is working on somebody behind the scenes for you. All right. It could be all these things that I'm describing could be your divine masculine or your divine feminine. It doesn't have to be you. It could be you as well. But I feel like this person that's in your energy, they have a toxic way of living and way of thinking and dependency on their family and like the way that they live their life. Their whole life is out of balance and the way that they view life is not the right way. It's like they have a very toxic outlook on things, but it's like the divine is working on this person. It says working behind the scenes, not seeing the full picture, the blessings you don't see, magic happening behind the scenes. Or it could be that if something didn't work out with this person, it was maybe for your highest good, but there's something that's being worked out behind the scenes that's a positive change, a wish fulfillment, unexpected happiness, good fortune. What does this have to do with this masculine? Yeah, you're going to be receiving some type of, it says mystery reaches resolution, having answers and clarity, problems will be resolved, closure from the past. Yeah, brick wall. Insurmountable obstacle, blocked for your height. Yeah, didn't I just say that? It's like something didn't maybe work out for your highest good. Not able to make progress, time to do things differently. Things were not going to progress between you and this person unless they changed the way that they thought and the way that they view life. All right. So that's why it says time to do things differently. There's still potential for you and this person to have like a second chance and try to rebuild something. But for right now, see, what is this about? What is third party and hidden intentions? Creativity. They're trying to work up the courage to like express themselves. Yeah, they're in the process of finding the meaning of their life or meaning of life and doing soul work and discovering their life's purpose. Maybe they have some type of creative ability that they're supposed to be discovering or working on here. What does this mean for this masculine? Business? Yeah, what about business? Good news. This masculine can be getting some type of good news in regards to career. So what is Libra? How does Libra fit into this, Spirit? See, something is unfinished. Something's not over between you and this person. Leaving things unfinished, tying up loose ends, things left unresolved, see things through. We have local travel and we have contracts. What's this mean for Libra? Leadership, and we have time of healing. What is local travel? Poor health. Yeah, it's like somebody was like getting out more or doing something here. And what? It's like something is like, yeah, neglecting health needs assessment, mental health conditions, addictive habits. Yeah, you very well could be dealing with a masculine that has some mental health issues, or they've been neglecting their health, or they have an addiction of some sort. And they're going through like people, like there's maybe somebody that doesn't want to. What does local travel have to do with anything? Hot mess. Yeah, this is a hot mess person. What is that? Getting out more, disorderly habits, chaotic, messy situation. What does it have to do with local travel? Teamwork, partnership. They could have to give somebody rides or something like that. There's like something here about they drive a lot because there's some type of team effort here. What's that mean for this masculine? Yeah, boredom. They want more out of life than this. They feel caught or stuck in a situation that they're really trying to get out of and have a happy outcome. What does that mean for their connection with Libra? Yeah, divine timing and karmic cycle. So they have lessons to learn. They have to come out of some type of karmic relationship or karmic cycle that they feel bound to or they feel stuck with at this time. But they do know that you are a rare opportunity or find. It says a one-of-a-kind love, unique creative expression, wealth, and prosperity. It's like somebody's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door in a situation, or they're kind of like in a period of transition. So Spirit is saying stay flexible and adaptable, be teachable, go with the flow, keep an open mind. And yeah, patience will be needed. And just know that you are being protected. And there will be like some type of new opportunity or a starting over of a situation that's coming towards you. You may be hearing from somebody online or something like that. Or something here about online. Anything else, Spirit? Goodness. It's like this connection is being blocked right now for your highest good. It's like the divine is working on your person. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be changing, turning in your favor, or changing for the better. Or there could be some unexpected events. Karma has to play out. Yeah, I told you. Things are going to be changing for the better. Sagittarius and Pisces energy here. 6 of Wands. That's a victory, a success. Wow, what is this? The world? Yeah, you're going to be reaching some type of goal. Or there could even be something about travel here, but you're going to be finally getting to that point. Whatever this change is, it's going to be very fulfilling for you. It's going to be an accomplishment. Yeah, the Tower. Look at all these majors. Big changes. The Tower, Scorpio energy, Libra energy. I feel like the victory is going to maybe be on your end, to be honest. I mean, it could be for the connection, but there's going to be some type of tower moment or sudden change here, awakening, or that old foundation or that old way of thinking that what this person was in is going to be crumbling here. It's going to be like a really big shift. Yeah, someone having a new outlook. Yes, a new way of thinking. Yep, clarity, awareness, time to snap out of it, choosing happiness. Somebody's choosing their highest good here. Queen of Wands. Choosing independence, being more self-assured. What does this have to do with Libra? Could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. And we have Queen of Swords. Uh-oh. Now we have 2 queens here. There could be a fire sign in the mix. Who's this Queen of Wands? Somebody that they don't love. It says no love, repressed emotions, being let down, feeling disappointed, unfulfilled, and unloved. So it's not a situation, a person that they feel loved by. But whatever it is, it's been causing delays in the situation with you. What about this Queen of Swords? It could be somebody that they're leaving behind. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands before I move on to the Fool and Aquarius. And then, or maybe they feel like they don't feel fulfilled in a situation. So they're going to take a leap of faith and tried to, they're going to message you. What is the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, they're going to want to try to come in and make amends here or confess something. Their feelings and emotions. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be getting some type of stable offer here. A new opportunity, a manifestation. But why is the Nine of Swords here? You guys may have worries about trying to collaborate with this person. Yeah, anxiety about collaborating with this person, that it may not work out, that it will lead to trouble. Not really knowing what decision you want to make. Avoiding risk when it comes to this person when they come back. Yeah, so what's this mean for this connection? Ooh, Ten of Swords. This was a painful ending, but you've been trying to make peace with it and transition out of it, accepting the lessons for it. Yeah, you've learned a lesson from this. It's like you feel like you've learned a lesson and you're kind of afraid this person's coming with this offer, or this could be even a new offer. You healing from this painful ending and then some type of new stable offer coming in. What does that mean for this connection, though, that's coming through? See, Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Somebody's going to want to reconcile, come back together. But, see, why is the Knight of Swords in reverse, though? The Nine of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. Someone has regrets. Not giving to this more, not having something balanced. They regret giving to something toxic. Yeah. But now they feel like they've made some type of decision here. They want to try to squash the beef with you. Testing the waters. Before making a big decision, they want to test the waters and make sure you feel the same. Fear of rejection, but they're afraid you're going to reject them. Is it too late? Are you over me? Will you forgive me? Denial. Yeah, I told, like, this was difficult for you. This was difficult for you to let go of or to overcome. Yeah, but it says being in denial over the relationship ending is prolonging your own suffering. Time to let go. Okay, so what does this mean for this connection? Now that somebody feels like you're the forbidden fruit. They see your glow up. It's like you finally decide to let somebody go. You're achieving true independence. And now they see you having this glow up and they're intrigued by this new you. And now they want you back into their life, but they're also afraid to come towards you. Yeah, they're still have this fear of vulnerability. They still are afraid of being hurt emotionally, but they're going to work up the courage to express something to you. And Spirit says keep an open mind. All right, yeah, they're going to, clear the air. A lot was left unsaid. They can no longer hide the way that they feel about you. Can't stop thinking about you. They're choosing you. If they did have another option, they're choosing you over that other option. Yeah, they're finally maturing here. They want you to know they truly changed and you inspired them to become a better person. I want to know who is this other person? What's up with this other person? I don't know. What does that mean for Libra? Resistance. They have had a fear of losing you, but they also don't want to lose you. Yeah, I don't know if they have a third party. If they do have a third party, guys, it could be their home or somebody in their family. But if they do, they still feel lonely, even in that situation. It could be a situation that they're staying in out of inconvenience, something that they can't see for what it is yet. They don't have the awareness that they need to about you. They don't have the awareness of your connection or of the other connections in their life. They're not seeing the truth of things. And it says they don't have the same awareness of the connection. They're unawakened, can't rush the process. Time to focus on yourself. And yeah, they have a karmic cycle to complete. And then they're going to end up missing you. Yeah, trust your angels. Too stubborn to change. There will be a divine intervention after hitting rock bottom. There's nothing else that you can do. You have to let this play out. Yeah. Because this person was not choosing you. But I feel like Spirit was also not letting this come together right now because they're saying that this person's just not ready. They're working on this person. This person's in the midst of learning lessons. I think I did just see the 6 months from now card, though. Let's see, which talks about commitment and bonds and union. So let's see. Bide your time. Yeah, there's nothing else you can do. Follow the signs of the universe, divine guidance, synchronicities. Wait quietly for a good opportunity. Next year, step by step, you'll get there. Don't rush. Take your time. Yeah, closing time. Yeah, the path is shut. Stop, blocked, over, avoid. Plans will go unfulfilled. So what does this mean for this connection with this person? December, bringing unexpected. Something's going to happen out of the blue. Believe you deserve this. Unwrap it. Wishes. Yeah, it's like time to seek change. Yeah, tricky, messy situation. July. We're in July. There's something to celebrate. Independence. You're finding your true independence this month. Realizing that something is actually a blessing in disguise. November. Surrounded with positive people. What's that have to do with Libra? What does that have to do with Libra? Opposite of what is expected. Jealousy, hidden, seduce, sexuality. Something will be renewed. Yeah, there's that 6 months from now. Your commitment will be rewarded. What about 6 months from now? Faster than you think. The future looks bright. What about the future? Yeah, unexpectedly. The wheel is turned. Something destined. Breaking free from fear. Hesitation may cost you. Yeah, this person's jealous. I can't. And then what are they going to do? They're going to have some type of realization that their time has maybe run out, or they're going to learn some type of lesson any day now, Spirit says. Yeah, and then there will be showers of blessings. Anything you do will turn to gold. Abundance. Yeah, some type of shift. Yeah, possibly by the end of Cancer season. Someone's going to want to make a heart-based decision here. Timing will be perfect when you're happy. This person's going to be able to feel when you're doing well without them, and, you know, you're kind of like moving on with your life, and maybe they thought that they were going to have like an outcome with you that they didn't get. Like somebody thought that they could like, something happened that was the opposite of what they expected to happen in regards to you, and it's making them very jealous or something like that. Moving through with quick, you drew on previous knowledge when it came to this person. Yeah, growth. You've grown. And what's that mean for this? How this person feels? They feel like you're detaching, or yeah, you're becoming your own person or something like that. What's this mean for this person? They're going to want to reconcile with you. I see it. Yeah, wanting another chance. Yeah, and you guys already maybe know this. Because yeah, you're a good opportunity. See, what is this time interference, though? Or you just know that this is outside of your control. There's nothing you can do, or there's some type of outside interference. What is this third party energy? Yeah, nothing will come of it. Not serious. If there is a third party, it's not anything serious. And that if there is a third party situation, that's coming to a completion. Yeah, that's coming to an end. Or it's just a waste of your time to keep trying to make this work when there's still those outside influences or something like that. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, just know that you have a wish fulfillment coming in. Yeah, this person maybe needs to still finalize and tie up some loose ends here. This is just not, it's like when they realize that something is not for them or where they're supposed to be, they're going to rush towards you with this urgency. Yeah, karma. What is that? Later than expected. Time has run out. Okay. Farther in the future. But now we have to see in just a few weeks what? That's two conflicting 6 months and a few months from now. What? What? A few years from now. This is crazy. All right, that's too many different messages. I feel like you're going to be getting some clarity. Whatever is about to happen here is going to be, it says a mark that's forever celebrated, and your commitment will be rewarded. Okay? So, and maybe somebody's going to finally look past the material world. Yeah. The universe is supporting you. Yeah, and realize that there's something better than this. Knowing that, yeah, when you've moved on, something's going to finally click in this person's blunt brain. And they're going to do something that's like outside of their comfort zone. Yeah, whatever it is, Spirit says it's worth waiting for, okay? Don't wait on this person, but whatever it is, it's going to be worth the wait. All good things take time. Promise potential incubation. Analyze, learn, and prepare first. Yeah, Spirit says you guys aren't ready yet. So let's get you some guidance. We have hidden blessing. Yeah. Things are not always what they seem. You'll soon realize that it all worked out for your highest good. Yeah, in divine timing. Whatever's coming in for you, you're going to realize that whatever just is about to transpire or already did transpire was a hidden blessing, and it was actually something working in your favor, or something not happening in the timing that you wanted it to and happening in divine timing was a blessing in disguise. Have patience, as nothing can occur until the conditions are ready. Yeah, a new dawn. The worst is behind you. Exciting new experiences are on the horizon, and we have heart calling. Reveal your heart's calling. You have everything you need, and now is the time to follow your heart's desire. Yeah, faith. They're telling you to have faith in the universe. Let it impress you with its magic. Enjoy the beautiful journey. Let's do one more. Yeah, something about this connection. You already know something about this connection, or there was something that maybe somebody wasn't seeing about the connection. What is that? Is that Libra, or what is that, Libra? How does this relate to Libra? Let off steam. Build anew. Pampering. Yeah, they need to learn self-love and to make themselves a priority. What was not being seen with the third eye blockage? Justice. Someone is just like not very spiritually like this is a very spiritual connection, and somebody's not seeing the value of it or like the divinity of it or how special it is because they're not very spiritually aware. Because it says unblock and strengthen your third eye so you may bridge the gap from earthly existence to spiritual realms. Yeah, and it's like they need to, I told you, there's something here with this person and needing to love themselves. All right. Awaken the love within you. Attune your heart to love, and your energy will connect to the flow of the universe. Yeah, somebody is not very kind to themselves. They have very limiting beliefs. They don't think positively. Once they start changing that, that's when they will shift their energy and raise their vibration. They may need to also forgive themselves from some things and overcome some fears. But Spirit is saying that right now, possibly something is happening in this month, but they're telling you don't feel rushed to make a decision right now. Spend time alone meditating upon what truly makes you happy. But yeah, shift your focus away from this and onto your hobbies and keep your boundaries strong. Yeah, and heal. Okay. Yeah, you do have a commitment coming in. It says you may get engaged or fully dedicate yourself to something that will be long lasting. And you guys may not even see this coming in. The Spirit says that things have been stagnant. They won't be stagnant for much longer. It says use it as a vehicle for self development and increase your personal power. But you're going to be receiving communication, and it has something to do with family. It says surround yourself by the people you love and let it be your circle of strength. Okay. All right. So this is what I have for you. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you could take something from this reading. Personal readings are open. There is a link in the description box to schedule a personal reading. See, you know what? Guys, I'm still looking at the cards because they told me there was something more. Somebody is leaving their family behind. I'm not making this up. Wow, I'm telling you. They thought that their family was their circle of, that it says surround yourself by the people you love and let it be your circle of strength, right? And then I looked at passion next, and it says there's untapped potential. It's time to take action on your passion and make magic happen. And then it says journey. Don't fear leaving everything familiar behind and entering into the unknown. It is safe to take the risk. That's what somebody's about to do. They're about to leave some type of family situation. It doesn't even have to be the person that they're married to. It could be like literally their family, their mom, their dad, their sisters, their brothers, because they've been sleeping on their own potential because of some type of uncomfortable binding family situation, and they're about to take a risk or a leap of faith into the unknown, and it's going to lead to something manifesting here, infertility. It says that this is a perfect time to start new projects, fall in love, change jobs, and give birth to a new abundant life. So it's coming, y'all. It's just not happening right now, but you're being protected until this person fixes their vision, until they see things clearly and what they need to do. All right, so that they can have this treasure that Spirit is trying to give to the both of you. It says a very auspicious time. You will feel you have it all. An unexpected windfall will soon be yours. All right. So this is what I have for you again. And I don't know everything I already said. Personal readings are open. Link is in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you could take something from this reading. I don't know what else. I don't know if there's anything else to say, but yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.